Hi there, my beautiful Aries Taurus. Welcome into your reading. So, today we have a little quick message for you. Anything that you need to hear. We did have our September readings in a condensed, shorter video, or condensed, bigger video, but with all the cusps. So if you haven't watched that one yet, we actually have 4 with different topics. Definitely go check them out. But we also have a little bit of a surprise. These readings are going to start becoming lives. And at the end of it, you're going to be able to ask a question of yours, and I'll answer it, okay? But that is going to be only possible on Patreon and on YouTube membership, okay? So if you're interested in that, definitely go check it out. Otherwise, the readings are going to still come up here as usual, as you see this one, okay? So let's get into it and see what you most need to hear today. All right, so we have the elephant spirit over here. Learn from the past, or with the past. Learn with the past. We also have the horse spirit. Freedom belongs to you, and reclaim your independence with a cat. There's something about you breaking free from a situation that perhaps is very similar to the past. I'm seeing like a lot of 3s here, so that could be significant. But you breaking free from a situation very similar to the past, or you breaking free from the past. Let's get some tarot to clarify a little bit around that. But there is something about like the past is keeping you stuck, and it's time for you to break free. Maybe it's just a fear of the past repeating itself over and over and over again. And it doesn't have to be true. It doesn't have to repeat itself again. It can be different. You can be connected with someone different than your exes. You can be connecting with a different opportunity when it comes to career, even if you already experienced it before. Like, for example, I already started a YouTube channel way before this one, and it was around like DIYs and stuff, and it didn't work. But here I am again on YouTube with a different type of channel. It doesn't mean that YouTube wasn't meant for me in the past, or that YouTube wasn't meant for me at all. It just wasn't meant for me in the past in that particular niche, and I was already able to gain some knowledge around how YouTube works and all of those things. And now here I am. So there is this feeling of like, just because it didn't work in the past, just because you had breakups in the past, it doesn't mean that you can't find your one true love, right? All that it means is that you're fine-tuning until you can truly get that big wish that you're looking for. Because whenever we want, for example, you want to become a doctor, you have to go through procedures. You have to learn, right? You have to learn. So essentially, all those past relationships, what they were school. They were school. And now you're able to finally go into your career, right? If this is about career, there's something about, perhaps someone said that a creative aspect of yours wasn't going to lead anywhere, that a particular career path wasn't for you, something about someone judging you and making you believe that you're not meant for something, but in fact you are. And you're the one that decides what is meant, or you're the one that decides how you view things, not other people. You have control over that. And then what is meant for you or not, that is kind of dependent a little bit on the universe, but you can have those things, and you can believe in your wishes, you can believe in your visions, because if you're able to see something and desire for something, it most likely has something for you. It most likely has something that can fulfill you. Just like when we're craving, for example, pizza or a cake or something like that. It has a purpose. First of all, you could be lacking some other nutrient, but it has a purpose. It feeds your soul, not necessarily your body in a healthy way, but it feeds your soul. And of course, we have to find that balance. But especially with the Ace of Cups coming through, I do feel like for a lot of you, this could be about a relationship. And it's like, it's time to let go of the past, and it's time to open your heart up to new beginnings. Open your heart up to new possibilities. And to the possibility that Ace of Cups, to the possibility that you can actually have something beautiful. Because, again, what didn't happen or what didn't work in the past? It was teaching you something. What was it teaching you? It doesn't mean that it's going to repeat itself. It means that you're growing. And most likely, the type of relationships that you're used to connecting with are different, more and more different as you go. Like, for me personally, it's been so clear, my evolution from people, romantically, you know, I had some pretty toxic people, then some not so toxic people, pretty healthy people, and pretty healthy people, you know? You start to see the evolution because you start transforming, your energy starts shaping up, and you start learning things that help you connect with your biggest wish. And I feel like that's where you are right now, is that you have learned those lessons, you have fine-tuned into the person you need to be to get that wish, to get that relationship. And now you feel like you have the opportunity for it, okay? If you haven't met anyone yet, most likely within a month that could be happening, okay? Hierophant, look at that. Dude. What else we have here? ARIES TAURUS, please. To be honest, this could be someone that you end up marrying or something. But there we go. We have the 5 of Pentacles, and we even have, I love this 3 of Pentacles in this deck because it's so different from, at least my interpretation is so different from the traditional meaning. And over here in the 3 of Pentacles, we clearly have like indication. Should I go this way or should I go that way? There's a little bit of confusion, and maybe we even have like thoughts from the past haunting us, like, oh no, I don't know what is the right path. I don't know which way to go. In fact, you actually do. You actually do. You already know which path is going to lead to victory. And I feel like you definitely could need to let go of a situation or let go of someone. There's a decision here for you to make in some way. And a 3 of Cups, for sure. And I feel like there's someone here that is much more aligned with you. Possibly a friend. It doesn't have to be. 3 of Cups is also about reconciliation. So if this resonates as you're trying to get into a reconciliation or you're thinking of, it's about letting go of what happened between the 2 of you. Okay, but I do feel like for a lot of you, this is about like a third party or of some sort. And I definitely feel like your heart already knows what it wants, but you could be blocking it a little bit, okay? And what you're blocking is your 10 of Pentacles, is your forever person. 10 of Pentacles, Hierophant, this is higher level of commitment, marriage, forever kind of stuff, okay? And you're aligning with it. But the past kind of needs to be gone. So let's recap. If there is a particular person that is haunting you a little bit and is causing you a lot of fear and anxiety when it comes to jumping into a new connection, what did that person teach you? And see where you're different. See how you've learned and how you've grown, like practically. Because you have that Taurus side, which is an earth sign, so it's quite practical. Look at the practical side. How have you changed? Look at yourself 5 months from now, I don't know, whenever you were in a relationship with that person, look at who you were, what you were feeling, what you were going through, and look at you now. Maybe you're more independent, right? And you're more sure of yourself, and you know a lot more about self-worth, and you feel a lot freer because you know exactly what you want, and you know exactly how not to settle. That is such a big change because you're no longer settled for toxicity. You're no longer settling for lies and deceit and manipulation. And not only that, because you have gone through that, because you have seen what that looks like, now you know what doesn't look like that. So you're able to catch on red flags like this. Okay? You're ready. I feel like essentially it's this. You're freaking ready. And I feel like a miracle is really about to come through, okay? In the shape of a person. I do feel like a lot of you, this is about a person. But look at that. Step out of your comfort zone. Maybe a little crazy, but a new romantic cycle begins. All right? Maybe when is the new moon in Libra? Let me check. That could be significant. We also, look at you. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. If this is about a career as well, take it that way as well. And a lot of prosperity, a lot of money, abundance is coming through. But if this is about a relationship, again, prosperity in the sense of commitment, of longevity, okay? But we have a new moon in Libra on the 14th of October, so that could be a significant time for you, okay? But let's see here. Yeah, aw. Show the world the real you. Put yourself out there, especially with this, a time to give rather than take. Allow other people to get to know you. Like, you are a blessing to others, you really are, and you are able to transform other people's worlds just by being yourself. And that is such a big power. And I feel like you have a lot of impact on others, and you can find someone that has a really positive impact on you and on your life. And at least just allow yourself to be surprised. You can walk away at any moment. You can always walk away at any moment, but at least allow yourself to be surprised, because you have a beautiful dream of this beautiful relationship and you can have it. Okay? So please hold your vision, because it's happening and it's beautiful and you freaking deserve it. Okay? You freaking deserve it. This one. Let's see here. What do we have from this deck? All right. So we have from death comes rebirth. So again, for some of you, this could be a reconciliation. Doesn't have to be though. I do feel like with this from death comes rebirth, there is a big feeling of you're not the same person anymore. When we're not the same person anymore and we learn and we grow, we attract different type of people. That is what you're doing right now. Okay, so we also have Suru Mermaid, your sensuality, it's beautiful. And a lot of people are noticing you and want to connect with you and want to be with you. Okay, so allow yourself to be seen. We also have holding on way too tight. So I feel like you're holding on way too tight to the past, to some wounds, and it's not easy to overcome them. But you can heal with someone else. Okay, you can heal with someone else, but you do kind of have to put yourself out there, right? For you to be able to connect with this beautiful person. And it's like you've already learned enough from this past person for you to be ready to meet someone. And any residual wound, anything that still needs healing, you can heal it in a relationship. You can heal it with someone else, and maybe that someone else is exactly the person that you need. Okay, because for example, let me give you a personal example so this becomes clearer. And perhaps it can help you out a little bit, I hope. But I had this belief that, good guys were so rare and there were no absolute people looking for commitment. And then I met this guy that didn't work, didn't lead to anything. But he was such a genuine good guy. He was so kind, so freaking kind. Then he wasn't ready for the commitment. However, I knew, wait, good guys are actually out there and they actually exist. All right. So now a new good guy shows up and is actually looking for a commitment. These are beliefs that, yes, I could work through them by myself, but I mean, I'm a Virgo. I need proof, right? I need proof. And in that case, the proof comes from other living beings, comes from other people proving me wrong. There are some wounds, some triggers, some beliefs that can only be healed or are easier to heal when you have someone else around you showing you, hey, that's not true. Here I am, like I'm living proof that I'm not like that. I'm not like your exes. Sometimes all you need is that. And for you to be able to heal that through others, others need to be present. Okay? So I feel like the biggest message here is that you have a beautiful soulmate that can lead to a very, very long-term commitment, even marriage if you wish to have it. And the thing here is, the little catch is that you have to put yourself out there. But you have learned, have grown, you're in such a beautiful energy. You are attracting something great. It's you. It's not just, oh, you're just blessed. No, you're attracting that because your energy is a match to that type of commitment. Okay? So, Aries Taurus, beautiful things in love happening. So I'm really curious to do your October reading, especially with that new moon and Libra kind of stuff. Ooh. But I hope this resonated and helped somehow. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button for me and to subscribe out already. We have a lot of Aries Taurus readings here. If you want to be part of those lives and be able to ask your question, then the link is going to be down below for that. You can also get a private reading with me. It's also going to be in the description box. But with that being said, I love you very much. I wish you the best, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.